Hello and welcome to website design. My name is Akshay and this is a web tutorial on the very basics to website design. This was originally presented by Rodwin and Alvin during the web dev class held by Elevate the Future San Diego. I'll be presenting this in video format for your reference and a tool to catch up if you're looking to join Elevate the Future for future classes. I'm going to be doing everything with VS Code. If not, you can also use Reploaded. So an example of how to use this would be if let's make a change here, and we can do and run this. It says hello world. So that's how you run your code with REPL. So before we do anything, we're gonna need some plugins. So let's go HTML CSS support. Live server. Auto rename tag, auto close tag, and auto complete tag. We're gonna need video, which is just a code formatter. And then you can get a theme if you want. I use Andro. This. You can also use material theme. Whichever theme that you like best, you can use. So the basics. HTML, hypertext markup language, contains all the contents of your website. The majority of your code will be in HTML. CSS, cascading style sheets, contains the design of your web page, colors, margins, and borders, and so much more. JavaScript is more for dynamism and action. So the essential parts of a website. There's the home link in the corner. This is optional. Some people do that, some people don't. A navigation bar to get to different parts of the website. Main content, maybe for a company name or somebody's name. Sub-content for maybe information about that company or person. This is another example. So they have their heading up there. They have their navigation bar. All right, tags. So if you ever need a reference in your tags, all of them are located over here. So let's start off with the basic tags. There's HTML. It has everything in your HTML document. So it's the root of the HTML document. The title, which will have the title in one tab name. Heading, so all your information, style sheets, and JavaScript. The body is where the majority of your code will be. So let's go live and let's show you these tags. So we have the title over here and our HTML document. So H1 to H6. These define headings. So heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, so on. The P makes a paragraph. So this is a paragraph, lorem ipsum, so on. HR / draws a line. So if I remove this, the line will be gone. If I bring it back, the line is back. And then BR / is a break in the text. So if I remove this, the break is gone. If I bring it back, there's a break in text. Some more types. So there's lists we can make. There's two types. You can use unordered or ordered. Unordered list will start with UL, and it'll just be bullets, and each element in the UL has an LI element, and that's what your bullet points are. So this is a cool list. This is a cool list. Next one is OL, which is an ordered list. Again, all the elements are LI elements. While we have an ordered list, and while we have an ordered list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divs, you can have information related to the document, like style sheets and stuff, and it's almost like creating folders inside that document. You can also link things. So here, welcome to Elevate the Future, it's linked, right? So if we click on that, it would take us to Elevate the Future. And you can see over here, href, which has the link in here, and welcome to Elevate the Future, which is the text that shows up. You can also do images. So image source and an image link, etf.png, which is over here. And you can also comment. So this is over here. This is a commented heading, and you can't see it on the actual document. But if I uncomment it, it'll show up on the bottom. All right. The basics of CSS. So CSS is made to create good margins and make your website look nicer, adding colors, margins, borders, etc. So let me show you what a website without CSS looks like. This is a boring old website. This has my name and some information about me. But if I add my CSS, it'll look a lot cooler. And that's the power of CSS. It can make your website look really boring to really cool. What is CSS? CSS is code that changes how things look, and you can even animate some of your HTML elements with CSS. So let's go to our example, and let's have our style.css, and we'll go live with this. So dispose and go live. So we just have our old index.html, and let's create a style sheet, which is rolling over here, and let's do HTML color, or let's say back color black. Now, if we reload, it doesn't show up because we still need to import it. So we can do and now we have a black background. We can also change the body to change the font color. So and now everything here is white. I'm going to close this off. All the CSS is transferred over to the HTML file we linked it So let's show an example with divs. So let's clear all the CSS in here. And now we have this back. So let's create some divs. Let's call them give an ID of div1, and we'll do, and let's create another one. This time with class. So right now we have two divs. Now let's add some CSS. So for the ID, we're going to have to use the pound symbol, so div1. Let's do and let's do background color. And then let's do the class one. So we have div2. Height is 50px. Is 50px. And then the background color is purple. So div1 and div2, and aqua and purple. Some basic CSS styles you should know is margin, so space around the HTML element, width and height, which we just used, background color, which is self-explanatory, background color of your web page or that div, text align, you can align it left, right, or center, and color, you can change the text color. You can take color name, hex, or RGB. So the world of CSS is huge, and the things we described are just the basics you need to get started. But don't stop here and explore on your own what else you can do with CSS. So you can learn more about CSS on this link, and you can find some cool websites made using CSS. This link. Alright, Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is kind of a framework to get easy, fast responsiveness on your websites. So let's figure out how to use it. So the installation is if you add the following to head. So let's go to my Bootstrap example. And you add these to head. And so you can just copy paste those in. And here's an example that you can use. I have it saved locally, so let's do it here. So you can see how responsive Bootstrap is. So we can do this, and everything doesn't get mushed together. You have your links, the nav bar, and you can personalize this however you want. So we can change this to and you see the title changed. So yeah, you, play around with it, customize it if you want. A cool activity you can do is draw how your dream website would turn out. Include information about yourself, stuff that makes you you. You can include websites you like, images, hobbies, interesting news, your daily routine, and anything else. A cool project is to make your own portfolio. Using elements from Bootstrap and the basics you know, brainstorm what you want to do and how you think you should do it. Then you should use VS Code or REPL it to make your own version. use what you have learned with HTML and CSS, and don't be afraid to ask for help on our Discord. So, I really hope you all enjoyed the video and learned something new. Please make sure to be on the lookout for more free courses and classes from Elevate the Future San Diego. And please join our Discord. Thank you.